Итак, здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Серега Куршкамес. Что ж, мы возвращаемся в НБА. Сезон 22-23, естественно, 2000 года. Юта Джаз будет встречаться с Оклахома Сити Тандер. Обе эти команды первый свой матч выиграли. Оклахома победила у Сан-Антонио, а Юта одержала победу в овертайме над Нью-Йорком. Это уже вторая игра. Первая игра второго тура, вернее. Первая игра была Лос-Анджелес и Бруклин, но там, если что, смотрите видео вверху или заходите в плейлист. Давайте начинать. Что ж, болейте за свою самую любимую команду.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, fans. The weekend of hoops continues. It's the Utah Jazz going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now let's get courtside with Kevin Harlan, who's ready to get things going out in Oklahoma City.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for the Jazz. And looking at the Thunder.
Well, you can see it at the start of the season that Oklahoma City was being driven by falling short in the 2012 finals. Their focus was on being the best team in the West, and they jumped on that goal right from the start.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. Double zero. And the shot is good.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher. And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. No good.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
The three ball gets it to go.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now the pass to Dang. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Good. Jang's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own. Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Number 3. Oh, look out. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that. Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Dang. It's intercepted. Feeds it to Jones. Kicks to Gay. 0-0. The putback, and Jones slams it home.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Has some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 2.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Gay right side. Shot from free throw range. Off the left rim and out. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with them. There was one point in particular that he emphasized. This is a very fast team they're up against, and he told me that their goal will be to force them to earn their points on the half-court offense, not get loose in transition, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. So it's Utah now. The Thunder making the shot, and that one's good. The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Passes it to Dang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Number 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
And the first time out of the game called for Utah. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Jang. Jazz trailed by 3.
Well, really a promising young roster for the Utah Jazz team, guys. A lot of blue-chip talent there. I think in a couple of years, this team has a chance to be one of the best in the West.
Number 2. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder have gotten only 1 of their first 6 shots to fall today. Outside Williams lets the 3 fly. The shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. And you got to give this Utah front office a lot of credit. You're right, Clark. They've only missed the playoffs 5 times in the last 30 seasons. Steve, that is a remarkable run.
What I like about Utah, too, Kevin, is that they seem to stay ahead of the curve. They make moves while they still have leverage. Dealing Carlos Boozer, Kirilenko, Darren Williams. So they've done a good job of getting value, getting assets, and continuing to look ahead.
And here now the Thunder, following the shot by Rudy Gay. Clock at 6. Goes up with a strike. Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there. Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
So it's Utah now. It's a 5-point game. The Jazz working the ball around now.
Hey, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Number 2. Count the bucket.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And the Jazz with possession. The Thunder making the shot. Gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Again, the Thunder score.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Utah with the ball. They trail by 6. Number 2. Williams with the block. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, they're really doing good work in the paint.
And working the paint has helped to build this early lead.
And, Kevin, you know, that's one of the easiest ways, or one of the best ways to build the lead is by getting high percentage shots, by taking that ball inside, and then controlling the paint area. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And it builds confidence, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well said. While never a lock for the playoffs, the Jazz were in the driver's seat for a playoff spot up until the All-Star break last season. However, after the second half kicked up again, they just couldn't beat the teams they needed to and lost a lot of ground, letting the Lakers back in the hunt.
Here's Potter. The Thunder pull it in. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jazz trail by 9. Number 33, defended by Wiggins. Pass to Dunn. Number 33, good on the three-point shot. Outside Williams. Pass to Williams. From deep three-point range. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after the... All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
The Thunder leading by 6. The pass to Man. Back to Williams. Number 12. Those three-pointers off the mark. Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Passes to Dunn. Takes the 13-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2. Thunder shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Williams a screen. Pass to Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
And the Jazz making a change here. Jazz trail by 4. There's a good screen. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Poked away. Number 23. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
The first free throw is good.
Guys, it's now been 3 straight years for the Thunder to come away with the Northwest Division title, yet when you say Oklahoma City Thunder and Northwest seems like a misnomer. When I think of the Northwest, I'm thinking of trails and rain and lush forests.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Thunder winning the Northwest title again, Clark, as you said, even though they aren't really in the Northwest at all. They didn't actually have the best in-house division record, though. Steve, the Nuggets did.
Well, the Thunder finished 10-6 in the division last year. Pretty solid. Nuggets end up with 11 division wins. But look, everyone counts, whether it's against your own division or everybody else. And Oklahoma City over the course of the year, they beat up on pretty much everyone. That's why they were able to win the division.
Backs him down. That's good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. There's a screen by Williams. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
And the pass to Dunn. Lots of room. The shot no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Number 12. Again, Oklahoma City. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Number 23. It's rebounded by Mann.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Passes it to Wiggins. Number 12. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz trail by 7. There's the pick. To the middle. That's tipped. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, you look over at how tough the West has been over the last decade or so, and my, you've never seen a team dominate that conference the way the Thunder did last year. They were on the roll.
The first one falls. The record for the Thunder against the West, 39-13. Just numbers that you never really see for a team playing against what is always, Steve, a very tough Western Conference.
Well, just to give you an idea of how good the Thunder were in the West last year, I mean, you'd have to go all the way back to the 08-09 season to find another club that had more than 39 wins against the West. That was the 09 Lakers, of course, who went on to win it all.
Good on both.
You know, you look at the flex offense that Utah utilizes, and it requires that players, one, be versatile and multi-skilled, but also that they have good basketball IQs. You need to be able to screen and read defenses effectively. And that's not easy, but it's certainly a good way to play if you've got the right people.
And Clark, back to that flex offense you were talking about. Some players come into the league with the bad habit of standing around when they don't have the ball. Steve, that's not going to cut it in the flex.
No, it keeps you moving. It keeps the ball going. A lot of screening and cutting. It's a great offense, and it's difficult to cover. But I like what you said. It teaches the young players how to play as well.
That free throw missing.
Well, the Jazz are always a competitive team. Even though they didn't make the playoffs last year, they were competitive in the Northwest Division. Finished over 500 against the rest of the division, but still didn't quite make the playoffs.
Sarge has checked in for Williams. And he sinks the second. And back to the Jazz now for a second. You know, usually if you finish over 500 within the division, you're in good position to make the playoffs. They were the only team in the NBA, Steve, last year to be over 500 in the division and not make the playoffs.
Wow, that's a pretty impressive stat, Kevin. I'm glad that you knew that just off the top of your head. But, hey, look, the West was tough. I mean, a lot of good teams out there. And sometimes it's just not going to be enough. A good team like the Jazz in a strong conference, they may not make it.
Jazz trail by 10. Utah calls timeout.
You know, with so many high hopes, the Thunder seem to be everybody's pick to make it to the finals once again. They were so dominant throughout the regular season. Many thought it was a foregone conclusion, but the injury to Russell Westbrook kind of sidetracked all of that.
There's the pick. Lets it go with the three. Number 23. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
And back to the Thunder in the postseason. They did well to get by the Rockets after Westbrook injured his knee. But, Steve, they just didn't have the same dynamic punch when they later faced the Grizzlies. Ended up getting bounced out in the second round.
Well, it was a tough matchup for them because the Grizzlies are so good defensively. And when you take Westbrook out of the lineup, all of a sudden it changes everything. I thought Oklahoma City battled, but they just didn't have enough firepower without their point guard.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Pass to Dang. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Number 16, defended by Dang. 4 on the shot clock. No good from Dunn.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Dang. Number 17. It's good from long range. He has 7.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Number 19. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And there's the pass to Dang. Number 17. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz trail by 10. To the inside. Passes it to Dunn. A baseline J, and the jumper is good.
Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter in all of your pass, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between game served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half. You got to go with what you do best.
The Jazz making a switch here. Here's Saric, defended by Jones. The dish to Williams. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot. That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The Thunder leading by 7. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Chang and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Zero. Defended by Dang. 0-0. 6 on the shot clock. And Utah another 3.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Number 2. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Seven seconds left to play in the first half. Number 2. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through 2 here and a good one. It's the Thunder leading by 3. And we'll have the start of the second half when we come back after the break. But right now, let's go over to Damon Bruce with the Sprint Halftime Show.
Now, presented by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios, they're at the break out in Oklahoma City in what's been a tight game. Oklahoma City up on top against Utah. One look at their field goal percentage says it all. They're scoring at will. And for the Jazz, it's been all hustle. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. And we'll see you next time. Second half about
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Six to shoot. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. He's got 8.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Number 2. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Number 2. It's hauled in by Gay. Jazz trailed by 5. Number 2. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Jazz had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago, guys. This was one of the worst free throw shooting teams in the NBA, 72%.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
So he gets them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Number 3. Utah with the rebound.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Dishes it to Gay. The 15-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Pass to Dang. Number 3. He's covered by Gay. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
For the tie. Another miss by Gay.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Number 17. Well, 3-pointers right on target. 10 points for him.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Snatched away. Here's the break. Pass to Dang. Number 17. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Number 2. Oh, trying for it. But they get it back. Gay can't hit.
That's 5 shots without a conversion. A very tough start coming out of the half.
Oklahoma City moving it around. To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. He dishes it to Gay. 0. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Thunder leading by 9. The pass to Dang. Number 2. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And the first one drops. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Number 2. The Jazz with another miss.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Jazz trail by 11.
Boy, the Jazz have a lot of big bodies down low, Kevin. I mean, they'll always have two big post presences at all times, and sometimes they might even have three down there. It showed up. If you look at how often they took threes, didn't really shoot a lot of them.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Mann passes to Wiggins. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And for the Jazz, they took 4 more threes a game last season than they had the prior year, up to 17 a game, Steve, but still, they shot the 3rd fewest threes after all that in the NBA.
Well, it's a league-wide trend, Kevin. Teams are really waking up to the value of the three. And I think the Jazz have traditionally been a low-post team, an inside team. But, you know, I would look for them to add three-point shooters in the next few years.
Number 19, he's guarded by Williams. Double-0. And the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 15.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Jazz making a change here. And now Williams inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Williams.
You know, free throw shooting is always critical in terms of outcomes of games, and the Thunder last year often had an advantage at the line. Not only did they get there at a high rate, they made their free throws at a high rate as well.
And Williams drops them both. Best shooting team at the free throw line last season by a good margin. Clark, you're right. The Thunder shot 83% as a team. Very nice percentage for any player, much less an entire team, Steve, and actually the 3rd best for a team in league history.
And as we talked about earlier, Kevin, it wasn't just the makes, it was the attempts. I mean, this is a club that can slash and attack the basket. They finished 2nd in the NBA in free throw attempts. So what a combination to be able to get to the rim, get to the free throw line, and then convert.
.129 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Williams, hits the bucket.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
The Jazz making a switch here. Jones has checked in. The Thunder have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And that one falls for Williams.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Jones for 3. That's rebounded by Wiggins.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. 0-0. Defended by Man. Gets the bucket. He's got 17. Williams with the ball.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
He passes to Williams. Working on Jones. Back to Williams. Outside Williams. Fires the three. And Jones pulls it down.
And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
Releases. And again, it's Utah. Here's Man. The shot misses. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 8. And after a quick... And the final period of play just about to start. So it's Utah now. Gay outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Number 2, defended by Dang. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Two shots. First free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. And he can't hit the second.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
6 to shoot. Fires top of the key. And he nails that one right through the net. And the Thunder lead by 9. Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Gay kicks to Jones. Pass to Dunn. Back to Gay. Shot clock at 3. Lays it up and banks it in. The Thunder leading by 7. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Chang. Oh, that's blocked. Second chance shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Jazz shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. From past the arc. That one goes. Counted.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Number 2. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Jazz trail by 6. And the Jazz call time here. Check in with Doris Brooke. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he knocks down the first one. Jones checked in for Utah. And so he makes both from the line. The Thunder leading by 4. Number 2, defended by Dunn. Number 2. Some solid defense from Dunn. Utah's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Gay, that's good. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
0-0, defended by Sarge. 6 on the shot clock. Rudy Gay on the wing. Kept alive. Jazz passing it around. The shot no good. The Thunder with the lead. Number 3. He's covered by Gay. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Pass to Dunn. He kicks it to Gay. The Thunder pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Number 2, defended by Dunn. Number 3, good on the triple. And now a 7-point Thunder lead. And the Jazz with possession here. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Double-0. Off with the layup.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now. Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
And they get it. Here's Gay. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First one falls for him. And the Jazz making a change here. Gay hits them both. The Thunder leading by 7. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
to Dang. Shot clock at 6. Number 2. A rebound by the Jazz. 0. Defended by Sarge. Inside. And stolen by Jang. Clock at 6. Number 2. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game. Utah calls timeout. .56 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Gale. 6 to shoot. Number 2. Another miss by Utah.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
1:25 left to play in the final quarter. They set the pick. Number 2. They get it again. The pass to Sarge. Oklahoma City moving it around. Passes it to Dang. Number 3 drills it from outside.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 0-0. Nails the 16-footer.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 12-4 run. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Clock at 6. Fires high post, and the shot is long.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
And the Jazz with some changes. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movie they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this one's done, boys.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number 19 sinks the triple. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, Endorse Burt, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan player of the game.
Basketball.